Hi everyone. On behalf of the lower school, I want to welcome you to our virtual Gator Gala this year. So excited to have you and really appreciate all of your support. As you know, we've been full steam ahead in the lower school, making adjustments as we've needed, keeping everyone safe and distanced, but really still continuing with the program that we've all come to love. And your support will help us continue to make that happen. So go Gators, and thanks again.
Hello, I'm Susan Bosca, and on behalf of all of the students and all of the faculty in the Upper School for Boys, welcome to this year's virtual Gator Gala. It's going to be different, but it's going to be no less great. Have a wonderful time.
Well, hey everybody, I hope you're having a great night. I'm Jake Wadnell, I'm the head of schools at Wright, and I'm just thrilled that you've joined us. I'm here in the Brown Tasting Room in Proctor, and if you're not enjoying one of those delicious glasses of brown wine tonight, you might consider a cocktail. And if you're like me and my family, if you're going to reach to a cocktail, you're probably going to go for a Manhattan. So what I'd love to do tonight is just show you a bit about how we make the Manhattans in our home. Now, the Manhattan is, without question, my favorite cocktail, and I love it for a number of reasons, but primarily because you can do all sorts of things with it, right? You can make it a bit more sweet if that's your taste. You can make it a bit more of that whiskey base. So whatever you want to do, you can have fun with it. And I'm just going to show you again our house Manhattan tonight. So we start with, for us, we like a bourbon. But the beauty of the Manhattan, maybe you like a rye, you want it a little bit more spicy. Maybe you're more of that Canadian whiskey, maybe that blend, and maybe you want it a little less strong. But for us, we go for the bourbon. And if we go bourbon, we have all sorts of choices. Our house bourbon, we just go for the bullet. If we want to dress it up a bit, sometimes we'll go for the Woodford. But the bourbon here for us, we go bullet. We're going to take a little bit of ice, and you get it in your favorite glass. And, you know, this one here is one of these mountain glasses. We've got Mount Rainier on the bottom of it. My wife loves to drink out of that one. Me, I've got my Wright 2003 glass given to me by the Parents Association. So I'm going to fill both of these up here with ice. And there are all sorts of ways we can do this, but we're going to start with 2 ounces of the bourbon. For the novice, you might want to pull out the jigger and pour your 2 ounces. For the experienced vet like me, I can do the count in my head and get it pretty darn close. So there we go. I think we'll find that's right where we want to be. The second ingredient in your Manhattan is your vermouth, and there are all sorts of choices with vermouth. We were introduced, Courtney and Andrew, to this delicious AG Perino, which is here in the Brown Tasting Room. We were introduced to this a few weeks ago, and we have just fallen in love with it. So we have 2 ounces of the bourbon, and we go for 1 ounce of the vermouth. We're almost almost there. You round this thing off then with a little bit of bitters, and this is a Raft Bitters. This is a little boutique bitter out of Portland, Oregon. We really like this, though there are all sorts of bitters you can go for. In fact, I saw some here in the brown shop that you might consider. Just a couple dashes of the bitters. And then we've got our final touch. Now for us, this is where we tend to really splurge as a family with the cherry. We love the Luxardo cherry. Not inexpensive, but I think if you try it, you'll understand why we love it. Now, here's where it gets a bit interesting. So I tend to not like mine as sweet as my wife. So for hers, I just scoop a little bit of the syrup, and I mix that in, and then I'm going to give it a stir. Now, I don't shake my Manhattan. Not the way I like to do it. I like to just stir it instead. And then we have one other thing that's a bit perhaps sacrilegious for some. We don't drink this up. We like to drink it on the rocks. If you like it up, just strain it into whatever glass does it for you, and you'll be all set. For me, I'm going to give it a stir. Cap this thing off. Put 2 cherries. Just scoop those up. Drop them right in. There we go. Set. A House Manhattan from the Guadola family. I hope you give it a try, and thank you again so much for being here tonight.
Hi everyone, Andrew and Courtney Brown. We're here at the Brown Family Tasting Room and we are so excited about tonight. We just wanted to take a second and talk about what is inside your viewing kits for tonight's auction.
Yes, from us, you've got 2 different bottles of wine. You've got a Heritage Chardonnay and a Heritage Cabernet, which we are hoping you've already opened and you're already having fun. This is also Brown Family. We're down in the Proctor district. We want to throw it out to everybody. You come down in the next couple weeks, tell them you're with the school, you're part of the school, we'll give you an extra 20% off. Tonight is so special. It's about the kids. It's about our community. Let's make this thing an incredible evening. We want to start out with a toast, not only to the kids, but to you. Let's raise those paddles. Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, good evening and welcome to the 2021 Gator Gala virtual style, a virtual fundraiser for Annie Wright schools right here in Tacoma. Well, unfortunately, we can't be meeting in person tonight, so we're doing the next best thing. We're coming to you live from the Kemper Theater right here at the school, and I'm so excited to be working with Alicia tonight. And Alicia is my co-host, MC, and she is also the mother of a recent Annie Wright Schools graduate, Kayla, the class of 2020. Alicia, welcome.
Also Nelson's new best friend.
That's
yes,
yes.
You left that out.
I did.
I am Alicia, the Director of Community Engagement at Annie Wright Schools.
Well, it's great to be here, and thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in at home, or perhaps you're in a different time zone and it's already the next day. We are so excited to have you with us tonight. We have a great program ahead, and we have some important work to do for Annie Wright, so thank you for joining us. And tonight is Saturday, February 27th, 2021. So we're going to get started, and wanted to remind everybody that we couldn't do this without the incredible support of our sponsors. And a big shout out to our friends at Columbia Bank for their incredible work as an inspired sponsor. Also tonight, thank you to Davis Property and Investment. And we are so appreciative of their support, as well as PCVA Attorneys at Law. And the Puyallup Tribe of Indians. Thanks to the tribe for their incredible support. And also Sound Physicians tonight, also in as inspired sponsors. And a big thanks to our strength sponsors tonight, and so many more. We have incredible support here at the Annie Wright community, and you can see all of those generous sponsors on your screens. If you have an opportunity to support these partners, please do so, and we appreciate their support, and we appreciate you supporting our sponsors. Finally, our in-kind sponsor tonight, and certainly not last but least, they are so important. These are our great friends at Brown Family Vineyards, and they have provided in-kind sponsorship for goodie bags and several of our packages, and we're just so appreciative of the great relationship that we have, and parents of the school right here at Annie Wright. So it takes a lot of great wine to put on a great fundraiser.
True. Very true.
And I would say, Alicia, if they are at home right now wondering if this is a good time to pour another drink, the answer is?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
And another one for me as well.
And for me. So that's exciting. Well, speaking of exciting, we have a registration raffle, and everybody that registered, early bird, has been entered into the registration raffle. So we're going to do that right here and now. All right, so Alicia, you get the honors. And at stake, I am pretty sure that this is a 4-day trip to Seabrook Resort out on the Washington coast. So just by registering early, you're already in our incredible basket here.
Okay, are we ready for this?
I think we're ready. Drum roll, please.
Alicia Matherin. No,
What?
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Actually, though, I'm really pumped to say this. It's Medina and Jay Broderick.
Woo! Yes. Medina and Jay. Yes. Congratulations. You're going to Seabrook. 4-night stay. Take the family right on the coast in Washington.
And
so
Alicia.
Fun. And if you need help, Alicia's there. And
I'll wear a mask.
Well, hey, speaking of masks, we just took our masks off, and if you're watching at home, you don't need a mask, but we hope, fingers crossed, next year that we're going to get together in person. Alicia, I have to say, I'm going to go off script right here, and it's going to freak you out.
My heart's already.
I want to say thanks to everybody that was at the Gator Gala 2020, because the incredible light array behind us of the rainbow LED lights, the curtain, and the sound system in this Kemper Theater are all new, thanks to the Fund a Need initiatives last year when we were at the Tacoma Armory eating crab. So thank you, and we have more work to do tonight. We'll tell you about that in a bit, but just wanted to make sure we pointed that out, because the theater is so cool. It's beautiful, it sounds great, it looks great, and the beauty of LED is that it's a cool place to work now.
Right, and you look really good in the lighting.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
You get a lot of LED reflection off my head, is what I'm sure you're getting. Also tonight, just to let you know about some more fun, in addition to the registration raffle, which we just announced, we have a wine fridge raffle that's a fully loaded refrigerator of wine, and it is an annual highlight of the Annie Wright fundraiser. And then we have the Golden Gator ticket, and that will be announced later, and that was Like Willy Wonka's chocolate golden ticket, if you ever saw the movie, this golden ticket was in the goodie bag. So if you got a goodie bag, you're in the drawing for that. And we're going to announce those winners a little bit later. And be sure to stick around because you have a chance to have an in-home dance party tonight, live, right after this fundraiser. We'll be here about an hour. It's a terrific program. We're going to keep it moving. And with that in mind, we're going to just shift gears a little bit, and I'm going to toss it to my new best friend, Alicia, for the land acknowledgement.
Thank you so much. In our community, I am Alicia Matherin. I am the daughter of Willie Pugh and Patricia Grover of Yakima Nation. And in our community, land acknowledgements were when you would seek permission to go on the land of the original people. And we want to recognize the fact that we are on the land of the Puyallup tribe of Indians. And they gave us a donation. And in honor of that and just everything that you do for us, the way you lead us, the way you teach us to honor our elders and to guide future generations, to take care of the waters, the plants, the animals, all of the inhabitants. We just want to say thank you so much, and we honor you, and we recognize that we are on your land that was stolen from you. So thank you, and thank you for the opportunity to let me do that. And tonight, also, we are going to be welcoming Jake. Sorry, see, I'm nervous, and it's showing now.
No, you're not. You're fabulous.
True, but I'm also nervous.
That's okay. It's just you and me and a couple of people at home.
Oh, so just a couple.
455 of our closest friends.
Right.
With 2 people at each screen. So there's 900 people. There's no pressure.
And animals and everything, too.
That's
in the background, for sure. We are going to now kick it off with a welcome from our head of schools and my favorite boss in the entire world, Jake Guadnola.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for being here tonight, wherever here may be. I know that many of us are in the Tacoma area, but I also know that we have far or near you are, please know that tonight you are with us here on campus in support of Annie Wright Schools. Now, I don't need to tell anyone how hard this year has been. You know, because you've lived it. And because it's been so hard, tonight is all the more important. It's an opportunity for us to come together and celebrate, to raise a glass in solidarity. But it's more than celebration. You see, your generosity and support tonight are going to help ensure that Annie Wright doesn't just make it through this year, we thrive this year. Your support is going to help ensure that we can continue to focus on not only the academic growth of our students, but their social and emotional well-being, their physical activity, and when they're here on campus, their safety. Now, I don't know about you, but the time when we can all come back together feels a long ways away, even with the distribution of that vaccine. But it is going to happen. We will come back together. The Bamford Commons will once again ring with the laughter of children. The chapel will be full to the brim. The Kemper Gym will roar with each made basket. And when that happens, when we come together, I hope we'll stop and take a minute to acknowledge what we did, that we rose to the challenge, together. And so I thank you. I thank you for being here tonight. I thank you for your generosity and your support. I thank you for prioritizing the wellness of our students, our faculty, and our staff. We have a great program for you tonight, and we know you're going to enjoy it. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Jake, and thanks to the community for the incredible support. With all of these changes, it has been a Herculean task for everybody to make it work, and it's so exciting to see the progress and to be here helping raise funds to continue the mission ahead. So a little bit more fun to talk about tonight. We have, before I get into ways to give, and we're going to talk about that in a second, I want you, if you're watching on YouTube, on the right, there's a chat bar. Go ahead and drop in from where you are tuning in tonight. And we're just curious how far afield people are tuning in from. And we have a special little recognition for later that we're going to pull up and talk about. But for now, just go ahead in the right side of the YouTube chat. Go ahead and drop in where you're watching from, and we'll see where our furthest afield. We know who the furthest registered person is, and we have an award for them. We'd just love to hear where you're tuning in from. So speaking of fundraising tonight, the ways to give. As a reminder, this is a fundraiser, and we have several ways to give. And those ways to give are on your screen right now. Number one, if you would like to make a gift directly to the development department, you can do that right through item number 1 on the list there. That's email auction@aw.org to pledge or to arrange an alternative form of payment. You can send stocks, wire transfers, direct bank deposits, whatever works best for you. You can also talk about the incredible development team and advancement team about bequeathments if that's something you'd like to do. Number 2, you can visit the link to giving and bidding through our Greater Giving app or through the Greater Giving program that we're all on tonight, and that is at https://gatorgala21.ggo.bid. That's on your screen as well. So if you want, you can watch on the big screen, bid on the tablet or your phone, and that'll let you watch the show and you can bid at the same time. And in case you're wondering, yes, the auction is open and it's live right now. You can make your bids, and there are guaranteed purchase prices, and if you bid at that price, if you're in at a guaranteed purchase price, you'll automatically be entered in the drawing for something a little bit later, and we'll talk about that in a bit. But anyway, that's how you can give tonight. Super easy, super fun, and we so appreciate you being able to help support Annie Wright Schools. So, wanted to let you know tonight we have a live auction coming up. There are 3 items closing at 7 p.m. sharp tonight, and that in your online catalog, those are, just to be clear, it's item number 2 called Port Townsend Weekend for 2. That's in tonight's live auction, closing at 7 o'clock. Item number 3, dinner at Al Lago at Lake Taps for 10 people. It's a deluxe wine dinner with wine from our great friends at Brown Family Vineyards. That is item number 3. And then the item number 4 in your catalog, the 3rd item in the live auction tonight, closing at 7 o'clock, the Wine Lovers Getaway for up to 3 couples or 6 people to Walla Walla. So what a great opportunity to support Annie Wright School. So that's a live auction. Just 3 items in the live auction tonight, meaning we're closing them live during this program. And then everything else will be open tomorrow. That's Sunday, the 28th of February, closing at 7 p.m. So be sure to get in and visit our online auctions where you can bid on those live items tonight or the premier items or any of our online items tomorrow. Wow, what a great way to support Annie Wright Schools. So, talk about fun and engaging.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know anybody more fun and engaging than my new best friend, Alicia.
We're taking a selfie.
Okay.
We're taking a selfie, and we want to remind you, as you are out there watching us and engaging with us, please take selfies. We want to see you. We want to see what you and your family are up to. Hashtag us at AWS Gator Gala 2021. We want to see these, please. Let me know I'm not alone here.
That's right. Yeah, and we put a picture up earlier, so it may be there.
Oh, I hope so.
I hope so too. Well, I am standing next to. Oh, look, they're rolling in. This is so fun.
Oh yes, these are beautiful.
That is so fun. Wow, outstanding.
Oh, there we are. New best friends.
There we go. Wow, that's super fun. Well, keep those pictures coming, and you can make it into the slideshow and be part of tonight's live stream benefiting Annie Wright Schools at the 2021 Virtual Gator Gala. Well, let's get on to some exciting, I don't even know how to describe it, it's so exciting.
No.
I'm standing next to an award winner tonight, and I am so honored to say that Alicia has recently received the City of Tacoma's Martin Luther King Jr. Lifetime Community Service Award. So here she is to tell you a little bit more about that, and then we have a really neat thing on Martin Luther King and some of the projects the kids did. So tell us about that.
Yes, thank you. It was a huge honor. You know, you kind of feel like embarrassed in those moments. You know what I mean? It's like it's a lot of attention for something where I feel like you're getting an award for just being peaceful and empathetic and loving. Honestly, everything that I do for the community, I do with the community. So it didn't feel like I deserved this award. It really felt like I should have brought my entire family, my circle of friends, the people I work with up there to get that award with me. And included in that community are our Annie Wright first graders. And we're going to show you a video from them.
I say to you today, my friends, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are creative equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit together at the table of brotherhood. I have dreamed that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering heat of injustice, soaking with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into a wisdom and freedom and justice. I have a dream that one day my 4 little children will live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream one day little black boys and little black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and little white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. This is our hope. I have a dream one day every valley should be exalted. Every mountain and hill should be made low. The rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight. And the glory of the Lord will be revealed. All flesh will see it together. This is the faith I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day where all God's children will be able to sing with new music. Our country, 'tis the sweet land of liberty, of the icy land where my father died, land of my pilgrim part, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. If America is a big nation, this must be true. Let freedom ring from the hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Freedom ring from the gracious slopes of California. From Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from the mountains of Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. And when this happens, when we allowed freedom to ring, when we let it ring from every village to every hamlet, for every state and every circle. We will be able to speed up that day. All of God's children, black man and white man, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, we will be able to join hands and sing. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we will free at last.
Wow, first graders, thank you so much for using your voice to advocate for others. And now we get to use our voices for my favorite part of the night. We get to show how much we value empathy and how much we value health and wellness of our community. So Nelson, can you tell us more about that?
I sure can, Alicia. Before we get into that, the Emily K. first grader video is so sweet, and there's hope for the world, and there's hope for Annie Wright right here tonight. And to give you a little reminder, we're going to review those ways to give, and then we have one more video for you, and then we will get into the heart of the matter, which is our virtual Raise the Paddle. So just a quick reminder, on the screen right now, ways to give. You can email directly to the school at that auction at aw.org. Send them a note and let them know if you'd like to arrange for alternative payment methods. Number 2, you can hop right on to the Greater Giving link that was sent to you when you registered for this event, and you can bid and make your donations right there. And then finally, the Raise the Paddle or donate directly at the bit.ly link, which is bit.ly/Gator Gala /RYP. Raise your paddle. So those are the 3 ways to give. And now, please enjoy this very moving Raise the Paddle video.
Extraordinary times call for extraordinary strength. This year, the pandemic has tested the strength of Annie Wright's community in ways that none of us anticipated.
When we found out that we were going to be doing live streaming in the fall, the first weeks were very shocking, and I just liken it to how people came across the country in covered wagons, and they had to lose items along the trail. That's how I felt, because we kept having to unload tables, and there goes my classroom library, and oh, there goes that activity table, and everything went out. I feel like we've been teaching with just really bare bones again.
For many of our children, their learning environment moved from a collaborative campus to bedrooms and kitchen tables. Hallway chats became Zoom calls. Sports were cancelled. Field trips postponed. For those on campus, beloved classrooms moved to socially distanced outposts. Communal tables were swapped out for individual desks. Familiar smiles are now masked.
Their natural attraction to be able to be close to each other and to work with each other and talk with each other. Sure, they have Zoom, but it's still not that personal one-on-one contact.
Our faculty have faced the enormous challenge of keeping students engaged across multiple mediums and time zones. They are now our children's counselors and tech support. They can pivot from in-person to virtual learning and back again.
Every week I have a study hall with Ms. Matei. She has been absolutely helpful. It's probably the highlight of my week.
Last night, Mr. Sidman, my chemistry teacher, hosted a study hall for students, and it was at like 7, 8 o'clock at night. For no other reason would I be at school until 8 o'clock, other than a virtual setting.
In the face of rising levels of stress and anxiety, we have all worked hard to keep each other healthy and safe. As Annie Wright's community, we overcome these challenges every day, constantly. adapting, always moving forward.
I just think we've been incredibly fortunate to be able to test with the frequency by which we've been testing faculty, staff, and our dorm students either on a weekly or a bi-weekly basis dating back to August.
And Annie Wright wanted to find a way to protect its faculty and its students, and so offered to be part of a research project. And then some of their students have come over and done some internships, most of it remotely, and that ultimately is the mission of RAIN, and certainly the mission of Annie Wright is to really inspire young people.
Because some things endure no matter what. But to remain strong, we must take care of our people. The mental well-being and physical health of our students, faculty, and staff is critical.
This school year has been really overwhelming, but through different activities and in-person but safe ways to meet with my friends, I've actually continued to grow as a social person, and emotionally that just feels really nice to know that I'm continuing to develop.
The Raise the Paddle tonight is so critical, is it's going to allow us to continue providing robust counseling support and services to our families. We know we're going to be able to continue COVID testing our boarding department, as well as all of our student-facing faculty and staff.
Tonight, we come together investing in the future strength of our Annie Wright community. We all know a strong and connected community leads to a strong and healthy whole person.
I'm so hopeful and grateful that this gala can provide needed resources for our students, our faculty, our administration, our parents, to help ride us through the duration of this time.
Our kids are not missing a beat. They're not going to miss a year of school. We are doing what we have to do, and I've tried to keep it as normal as possible, and it's actually working. And I'm so thankful to come to school every single day.
I think the thing that makes me the most proud is I think the school lived up to its motto, from strength to strength.
This year has challenged us in extraordinary ways. Some of us are at home, some of us are together, but we are all connected.
Thank you for being Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, friends. Strength to strength, and we are here tonight for wellness enhancement for the entire Annie Wright Schools community. So, as a reminder, this moment right here for the next few minutes is the most important part of the evening. And here's the challenge and here's the goal. Tonight we are striving for 100% participation. So if each and every one of you at home tonight participates, we know we're going to have a great night. Second thing to remember, this is a 100% tax-deductible donation to Annie Wright Schools. So regardless of what level you give at, we just ask that you get in there and give. And we're so committed to that vision of 100% participation that we've sweetened the pot tonight. So everybody that participates is going to be entered into a drawing for 100,000 Alaska Airlines miles. So how's that to get you motivated to give tonight? Well, we'll get started tonight officially at the $10,000 level. So on the screen you can see our giving thermometer, and as gifts are made, names will pop up and you'll see names scroll across the bottom of the screen if you gave earlier. So we'd love to see all the names up there tonight. And as we give, that thermometer will grow, and we have a lofty goal tonight, and we know with your help we're going to get there. So tonight, officially, we're starting at the $10,000 level. But just like last year, if there's a number on your heart that's above 10,000, you can give at any level, and you can give at any level at any time. But officially tonight, we'll get started at the $10,000 level, and I want to take a moment to recognize the Annie Wright School Parent Association for their $10,000 gift. How about that, Alicia?
Hey.
Also in at $10,000, the Bessler family.
Hey.
And Bob and Sally Atherton are in at $10,000. And Sally, originally a Peterson, is an alum
That's dope.
from back in the day, as they say. So thank you, Bob and Sally. and also the Driscoll Hoffman family in at the $10,000 level. So that is outstanding.
That's amazing.
And if you'd like to join those 4 lead donors at that $10,000 level or another level, now's the time to make that gift.
That's amazing.
That's so exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
And one of the things that we've seen, Alicia, is that, I mean, you're here, you know, it is a challenge. And what's one of your highlights? You mentioned it earlier during rehearsal. You talked about one of the little perks that has appeared magically on campus.
I don't even know.
I think it might have something to do with espresso.
Oh, true. Actually, yes, it's how I survive.
Right. Occasionally, I heard that a coffee cart comes by, and it really is a shot in the arm of espresso.
Absolutely. It's so much love.
It's so much love.
For sure.
And so that's just so important. So, wow, look at these gifts coming in. Lynn Seeley is in.
I see you, Lynn Seeley.
Yeah, at $500. We'll keep moving along at various giving levels. I'm going to read our pre-committed gifts at the $5,000 level, friends. And if you'd like to get in at $10,000 or $5,000, now's the time to do it. So we have an amazing list. Alicia, listen to this. Okay. Derek and Doug Stanley Hunt in at $5,000.
Wow.
The La Rosa family in at $5,000.
Wow.
And Doug and Kathleen Dorr are in at $5,000. Wow. John and Holly Hunt and family are in at $5,000. Heather Bamford and Sam Gallimore family at $5,000.
Yes.
Joanne and Cal Bamford. Those names that I just read, that's all one big family. They're all in at the $5,000 level. And there are more. Kevin and Brenda Sanders. Wow. Thank you for your $5,000 commitment. Brody and Shonda Coons are in at $5,000.
Wow.
And your favorite uncle, Uncle Rex.
Rex Bates.
And Angela Bates in at $5,000.
Thank you, Uncle Rex.
Rex and Angela, thank you. And all of our donors at any level, outstanding work. Look, right there on the screen, Alicia, who just gave?
Them. Barbie and Tom, Doug and Kathleen Dorr.
There they are, popping up. So it's like popcorn. As those bids come in, they keep rolling. Holy cow, we're up over 80,000. Well, let's keep the party rolling. This is now the $2,500 pre-committed gifts. Okay. And if you'd like to give, now's the time to make those gifts. Okay. Jake and Stacy Guadnola, our head of school. Jake
Favorite
and Stacy.
boss also.
Yeah, I think somebody should have a review soon, and you could, like,
it's coming up.
Quote
it's
unquote, bucking for a raise.
Obviously.
John and Lynn Parrott, they're in at $2,500. Also in at $2,500, Jim Defabaugh and Christina Maritzak.
Wow.
Wow, thanks, Jim and Christina. And also Josh and Dana Johnson in at $2,500 each. If you'd like to join, holy cow, we're up to over 97,000.
That's amazing.
Wow,
that
Kara and
like
Sean
love.
Scanlon. Whoa, we're up over 100,000. Holy cow. Get the party rolling. That is, I think the phrase is on fire.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you. Don't stop. Don't let us hold you back.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, as if we needed it, we have a little exciting announcement at this giving level. Holy cow, we're up to nearly 110,000. This will put us over the top. Alicia, unbelievable. Thanks to the Bessler family, we have a dollar for dollar match at the $1,000 level.
Oh, wow.
So here's how it works. If you give at the $1,000 level, your gift will be matched dollar for dollar to raise an additional $1,000 per gift to Annie Wright. And that's from the Bessler family. We can do that 15 times. We'll take as many $1,000 donations as you can give.
Yes, no
the first 15 will be matched dollar for dollar. So special thanks to our pre-committed gifts. Catherine Stewart and David Overton are in at $1,000. Phyllis Lewis in at $1,000. The Cook family for $1,000. And look, Lorianne and Carl Hess for $250. Lydia Elliott.
Thank you.
Alicia, I'm going to let you riff as you see names come up.
Okay, I got you.
Give them a shout out.
Toby and Amy Beth Holmes, thank you. Christina Martzak and Jim Deverpop, thank you. Phyllis Lewis, thank you.
So exciting.
This is huge. It's going up. Janet, I love Janet. Janet's from Pure Up Tribe too. Thank you, Janet.
Woo-hoo. Hey, Janet.
John and Joshua Turnip Seed, also from Pure Up Tribe. Love you guys.
I love that.
I love the Turnip Seed. I know. Matina Hawkins. Wow.
Holy cow, friends, we're rolling.
1884. That's also Jake Wadnola's ATM passcode.
That's funny.
Yes.
So here's the thing. $18.84 is the minimum level donation that we're asking for tonight. If you give at $18.84 or higher at any level, whether that's $1,884, you'll be entered in the drawing for those 100,000 Alaska Airlines miles. So you can give again. You can have somebody else who's watching with you. They can give. Everybody should be giving tonight. Everybody Wang Chung tonight.
Everybody is giving.
They are. They're going.
Yes, I see. Obviously, there's
well,
just so much love.
This is the $1,000 level. These are matched dollar for dollar.
Wow.
And there's so much good news tonight. It can only be an Annie Wright virtual fundraiser because we're going to move along. Keep those $1,000 gifts coming. Keep every level coming. But at the $500 level, we have more love for you at home tonight.
Yes.
And it's in the form of a fabulous little thank you gift from our friends Andrew and Courtney Brown at Brown Family Vineyard. So here's the deal. If you give at the $500 level, there are 15 magnums of brown wine available to you for the first 15 that give at the $500 level.
Wow.
That is outstanding.
That's incredible.
And we know the people already on the list, the Swaness family are in for a mag.
Wow.
Jeremy Stubbs is in.
Hey, Jeremy.
And then Judy Forkner, who is also an alum.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
She might have overlapped with Sally Peterson back in the day. They were here around the same time. So that's the $500 level. We have 15, just 15 of the magnums from Brown Family Vineyards. And we know during quarantine, people have been sampling a lot of wine and a lot of beer. And we know you have a lot of choice.
Call it sampling?
They do.
Okay.
It's more sort of elegant and distinguished than drinking.
Look how much this is going up, by the way. I just want to bring us back to that. This is amazing.
Well, what I just wanted to say is I know you have a lot of choice when it comes to wine, but when you're out there, consider Brown Family Vineyards, your go-to wine supporting Annie Wright Schools.
Only.
Wow. Amazing. We're on a roll. We're up to nearly $160,000 in our Raise the Paddle moment. This is outstanding.
This is crazy.
Friendly reminder that every giving level you can give at any time. We're going to move on to the $250 level.
Okay,
if you're going to give at $250, you might consider doubling it because you're going to get the wine with it. And even though that's twice as much as you thought, think of the memories. You can always enjoy the wine, and the memories will last a lifetime.
Sure.
So that is a big thank you to our friends at Brown Family Vineyards for that incredible incentive, the thank you gift. And now moving right along, the $250 level, and of course the $100 level, giving at any amount at any time, whether that's $18.84 or $100. Wow, Alicia, I'm touched. We're up to almost $161,000.
This feels like
Gene and Justin Weber are in for $500.
Wow.
Get those folks a bottle of wine. Ashley Spivey's in at $250.
Hey,
Thanks,
Spivey!
Ashley. Spivey Nation in the house. Catherine Hu and Edwin Coe are in at $250.
Thank you.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
Along the bottom of the screen, friends, we may have missed you, but we see you.
Yes.
Joseph Mancuso, $250. Catherine Smith. Michael Crow. Thank you so much. And Dix is in for $1,000.
That's also one of my best friends.
And we're going to match that. $1,000 match.
Yes.
So keep those gifts coming.
I see you, Sandra.
Sandra Bush is in at $250. Thank you, Sandra.
I see
Janice Bryant. Wow.
They're
moving.
flying. It's
Look,
like
Michael
I see the
and
fishes.
Grace.
And it's Grace's birthday. Happy birthday, Grace.
What? Happy birthday. We're going to have the happy birthday.
Thank you, Sonia.
During the dance party later tonight.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. And she's going to do a twerk tutorial during the dance party in honor of her birthday.
Okay. We'll be sure to tune in for that. Wow. This is outstanding. Keep those gifts coming, friends. And I'm amazed and I'm blown away because we have a lot of work to do, but you're doing it. And as a reminder, just to let you know, robust counseling for services for the staff, for the faculty, for the students, for the families. The COVID testing that Mike Finch talked about, so important, and it's exhaustive, it is time-consuming, it's energy-consuming, it is invasive for everybody that gets the COVID test. And it's expensive. So thank you for helping us keep the school safe. And look, we are up to $177,000.
Wow.
Wow, Grace, I can't see that, but can we get that?
Grace, it's your birthday. Go ahead, Chef.
You can show them.
Hit the match.
Yeah!
We hit the match.
We hit it.
We hit the match. You hit the match.
Yes.
Thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday, Grace.
Dr. Nicole Ansich is in. That's outstanding. And another reminder about what this does. extra equipment for your educators, the teachers, and the staff. Teaching remotely is a whole different thing. It's like doing a remote fundraiser. It's not for the faint of heart. It is possible to do, but it takes a lot of technology, it takes patience, it takes wiring, and it is just a bunch of hard work. So thank you for your support, because the tech team here at Annie Wright, the theater department, the support team, the IT services team, everybody is making this remote learning happen. And now that the kids are coming back and we're able to learn, some of these things that we've learned are going to continue. We have these available. I don't know if there'll ever be a snow day in Western Washington again.
Oh, no, Jake has said he will at least give us one day.
Okay.
Just because the memory part of that. Like, everybody deserves at
Snow
least.
day.
Yeah.
That's right. Wow, look, the donations continue to come in. We're now up over $181,000. Wow. Thank you so much to just so many names, so much giving. The thermometer is about to break.
So honored.
K. Is it K? Co.
It's this, yes, Co. Yes.
Co. Leah.
Yeah, we're tag teaming.
Yeah, we are.
You still can't say my last name.
No, I can't. I won't say your last name.
Either can I.
Also, the other thing to consider is food service at a school with boarding students. It is complicated, and yet they figured out how to do it here at Annie Wright. It is amazing. Today I walked through, I had a tour of the dining facility, which is al fresco. If we were in Europe, we would be super stylish on a plaza. But at Annie Wright, it's outdoor dining. But it's not
super stylish.
Super stylish. It's beautiful. It's fresh air, a lot of ventilation, but they're covered, they're safe.
Yeah,
it's really fabulous. So,
but also expensive.
And just to put it out there, tenting the dining hall alone, Alicia, $70,000 to tent the dining hall. That's a line item that Jake and the team didn't have forecast. So we are so appreciative of the help that you're giving us tonight. Wow, Claire Fellette, we're up to over almost 182,000. Thank you so much.
So much love.
Outstanding. Well, I'm amazed. The giving continues. Don't let this transition slow you down, but we want to keep things moving forward because we have a great program. And we'll give you an update on our totals raised a little bit later, but we're going to move on in our program, and I'm amazed. Thanks to everybody who's given tonight. It's incredible. If we were at the Tacoma Armory or Foss Waterway Seaport, I would want to run out and hug everybody, or at least dance in the conga line to Love Train. An OJ's cover by the band last year.
You really are my best friend.
And I want to say
I see you, Gil.
that last year, so this is all I do. My profession is a full-time fundraising auctioneer.
So is mine.
The last live event I did, Annie Wright 2020.
Oh.
The last live event. And then they became virtual, and those were fabulous.
That was like my last
But
event.
I'm a people person.
I know.
And I miss you. I miss my peeps from Annie Wright.
We're here with you right now.
It's great to be back, and you're crushing it tonight. Keep that momentum going. Really excited. Let's move on in the program to our next moment, and I think that we have a little bit of a promotion of our live auction items.
Okay,
so
let's do it.
Here's the reminder. Tonight at 7 o'clock, that's just 15 minutes from now, we have 3 items closing. And those 3 items are the Port Townsend Weekend for 2. And I'm going to give you a quick little detail. So this is Port Townsend Weekend for 2. This is Lot 2 in the Greater Giving online catalog. Friday and Saturday night in Port Townsend. You'll be at a suite at Antler Point. Beautiful bluffside property.
Wow.
And it's a special spot thanks to the Stanley Hunt family for the use of their lovely private home. You're going to enjoy dinner at the Silverwater Cafe on Friday night. And you'll have a $100 gift card to spend while you're there. Then you can visit the Starlight Room and catch one of the films if they're showing. And then on Saturday, a super special day. In the morning, you're going to get up, you go to the Port Townsend Farmers Market with your hosts, and you're going to shop, and then everything that you buy will magically be transformed into dinner Saturday night.
Wow.
It'll be served by the Stanley Hunt and Carson families and their students, their children.
The best
So
part
it's
of the whole
really
thing.
wonderful. It's community building. You're going to have a chance to visit Port Townsend Vineyards. You've got a gift card to spend on some wine there, and that tours on Sundays. Such a great package. So that's online item number 2. That's the Port Townsend Weekend for 2. So get in on that. Next item that we're offering in tonight's closing is listed as Lot 3 in the online catalog. This is the Al Lago Dinner for 10 at Lake Tass. So this is a fabulous multi-course dinner. It's specially prepared food paired with, of course, our favorite winery, which is
The Brown Winery.
the Brown Family Vineyards Winery has created a they're collaborating with the restaurant, and they're going to provide the wines to match the multi-course meal. So that's for 10 people. And when I looked at that earlier today, Alicia, I'm a secret shopper, it was at $1,550, and I expect it's north of that now.
I'm
but
sure.
What a great and special moment. I think there's two things that most of us want to do as soon as this sort of quarantine experience is in the rearview mirror, and that is to travel and it's to eat food together. You know, breaking bread together is there's nothing better. And then our final item tonight in the online closing at 7 p.m. tonight is lot number 4, and that's the Walla Walla Wine Lovers Getaway. Oh, wow. So this is fabulous and very exclusive and very rare. So this is not for one, not for two, but for 3 couples, Alicia. So that's 6 people. 6 people, you'll enjoy a 2-night stay in the fabulous Waterbrook Winery Bungalow. It's a private, fully appointed 3-bedroom guest house on the 75-acre winery campus.
Wow.
What an opportunity. Of course, we can thank our friends at Brown Family Wineries for this.
Of course.
The stay is at Waterbrook, but it goes beyond that. You're going to get to tour Brown Family Vineyards and Canoe Ridge Vineyards. So what a great opportunity to do that. And there's going to be lunch on the patio prepared by the Waterbrook executive chef, featuring locally grown ingredients. It's a wine lover's fantasy come true. That's the 4th item in the catalog, item number 4 tonight. So those 3 things. That's Port Townsend, Al Lago Dinner for 10, and the Walla Walla Wine Lovers package, closing tonight, 7 p.m. So you've got just a few minutes, so get those bids in. 10 minutes left on those. Super exciting. And now I'm going to toss it back to you to introduce somebody that you work for.
Oh, is it that time?
It is that time.
Okay. Another favorite time of my night is to introduce, again, my favorite boss, Jake Guadnola, head of schools, with a message of gratitude.
Well, hey, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you're doing really, really well. If you're anything like me, you wish we could be in person, and you're probably getting tired of the online thing. But I have to say there are some advantages to us being online, because tonight, for this Gator Gala, we have had 432 registrants. That is the most that we have ever had at a gala. We have parents, we have alums, we have grandparents, we have friends, we have students. We have people from within Washington State, across this nation, and across the world. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for being here tonight and for your generosity. I also want to make sure that I shower all of the love, all of the gratitude where it belongs. And I want to start with those of you who contributed to Raise the Paddle. I don't have words for the amount of money that we have raised. It blows my mind, and I swell up in terms of thinking about the ways in which you're committed to these students, to the wellness, to their physical, mental health. And I promise you we are going to use that money very, very well to continue the strength of this school. But I would be remiss not to name a few people, those who really reached and stretched at that $10,000 level. What a gift. So I want to say thank you to Lisa Hoffman and Bill Driscoll. I want to say thank you to Sally and Bob Atherton. I want to say thank you to Michelle and Rob Bessler. And I want to say thank you to our very own AWSPA. Thank you so much at the $10,000 level, all of you. I now would like to turn and give a shout to our Board of Trustees, whose leadership this year, whose conviction and commitment has allowed me and the team, the faculty, to remain steady and focused in delivering the best education that we possibly can to our students this year. And leading that charge in the Board of Trustees is Michelle Bessler. And I'm not sure anyone understands quite how much time, energy, love, conviction that she has put into this school. But I know Michelle, and I want to say thank you for all that you've done. I'd like to now give a shout out to our inspired sponsors. Inspired sponsors, Columbia Bank, thank you. Davis Property Investment, thank you. PCVA Attorneys at Law, thank you. Puyallup Tribe of Indians, thank you. Sound Physicians, thank you. We couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much for making this magical night happen. I'd also like to give a shout out to our AWSPA. They have worked tirelessly this whole year coordinating events, this wonderful event, helping with this event tonight, but all of the ways in which they support this school. And Dawn Turnipseed, your leadership in this space has been just remarkable. You've been so strong and so committed. Now, this event tonight was put together by the Gala Planning Committee. And I'm going to read these names because I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. But we've got Sarah Bryant, Kate Dorr, Maggie Leal, Amara Gill, Stacy Guadnola, Amy Haight, Jen Mortensen, Victoria Stairs, Derek Stanley Hunt, Catherine Stewart, Dawn Turnipseed, and Jordan Winters. Thank you all so much for the energy that you've put. But I would be remiss not to point to two people, our co-chairs this year, Alana and Jared Zontner. I can't even, there are no words for the amount of energy that you put into this night. What amazes me, though, is the vision that you had for an online virtual gala. I mean, we've seen them. These are hard things to do, but from the start, the vision was there. Alana, you just leaned into it. You made this night special, and you've done an amazing thing for the students of Annie Wright. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I want to close my thank yous by pointing out Grace Finch and her development team for all the work that they have done, not just this year, but with this event in particular. Grace, on your birthday, this is a night to celebrate, and it's a night to celebrate you. Thank you so much. And with that, everybody, wherever you are in this world, I hope you've had a great night. I hope you continue to have a great night with us. I'm going to send it back to Nelson and Alicia. Thanks, everybody.
Well, thank you, Jake. That was just remarkable. And our giving continues. We're now over $190,000.
That is amazing. Thank you.
Wow. That's fantastic. And
that's love.
As your auctioneer and fundraising ambassador, I would be remiss if I didn't say we are less than $10,000 away from $200,000. So perhaps by the end of the broadcast, we'll reach that goal with your help.
Oh, we're going to. We're going
thank
to,
you
right?
for that. Thank you for what you've done. It's inspiring, and there's hope for the future. Well, speaking of hope for the future, I am so hopeful about the future of music, and we have an amazing experience that we're going to share with you. And the students that we put together a program that is something that was not that easy to execute, but we've done it, and we're excited to share it with you. And this is a remarkable mission between students, faculty, and technology producers, and they have taken the orchestra, and we're going to hear that now. And the orchestra was able to listen to the music, play their instruments alone at home, record it, and then submit it to the production team who patched it all together to create a musical performance. So I think we have time for that now. Is that right, Jared? Yes, and I want to thank our good man Jared, who's running the show tonight. So we're going to share the Annie Wright Orchestra with you, and this was all done remotely, and it was a whole lot of work, and it's so fabulous to see. So keep those gifts coming and honor our musicians while we enjoy this. Wow, outstanding. Well, there you have it. The future is bright indeed. Well, speaking of the future is right now. 30 seconds left in that closing of those 3 live items. Port Townsend getaway package and Al Lago dinner and Walla Walla closing at 7 o'clock straight up. So get those bids in. Don't delay. Bid today. Bid right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be back with our list of the live auction winners a little bit after the hour. So they're officially closing at 7, which is basically about right now. And those bids will be coming in furiously. So when we've got those names for you, we will share them with you. And so that's a reminder. Port Townsend, the Al Lago dinner for 10, and the Walla Walla wine experience all officially closing right now, 7 o'clock. So thank you for your spirited bidding. And if you're one of our successful bidders tonight, congratulations. You've won a fabulous package, and we'll be announcing your name shortly. You should already be receiving a message from Greater Giving about your status as either winner or being outbid. So if you've been outbid, don't despair. The online auction goes until tomorrow at 7 p.m. So one more fabulous bit of news. There's a lot of great news tonight, but we had an amazing donation. They're all amazing, but we had an additional donation late, and we didn't get them into the show. So we're going to say a big shout out to Jeff and Shelley Davis, who came in at the $10,000 level. So Jeff and Shelley, missed seeing you in person this year, but we appreciate your support.
That's huge.
And we just appreciate everybody on that screen. There's so many names that we've missed. Maggie, Alil is there. Jennifer Vertetis, Lauren and Carl, Dana and Josh. So many donors tonight, Alicia.
So much love.
So much love. It's really inspiring. We're up over $193,000. We're less than $7,000 away from that $200,000 mark, and I think we're going to get there.
Absolutely.
Well, this is a virtual event, but it's also a live stream broadcast. So it's always very exciting, and there's a lot of work, and I want to give a big shout out to everybody on the production team, particularly our man Jared from Skeeter Buggins, who's been keeping us looking so great tonight. Thank you, Jared, for all your hard work. And we are going to talk a little bit about some of our other premier items. Can we do that now?
Let's do it.
Yeah, and we also, gosh, we have so much going on. We got social media, we got premier items, but we have several more really fabulous ways to support Annie Wright Schools in the online auction. All of these items are closing tomorrow. And I'm going to zip through these because there's a lot of them, but they're all fabulous. So be sure to look for the 100,000 miles from Alaska Airlines. That is a gift from Friends of Annie Wright Schools. That's 100,000 Alaska Airlines miles. You can bid on that, and that goes right to your account. How cool is that? Next item up is an amazing opportunity to sneak away. One thing that has become crystal clear to me, Alicia, is there's a strong appreciation and love for wine with the Annie Wright community.
Oh, absolutely.
And why wouldn't there be? But we have an opportunity to get away to the Cave B deluxe getaway spots right over there in Quincy, Washington. And so lot number 6 is fabulous. It's a Cave B getaway, super pretty. And we've actually got 2 Cave B experiences. They're different, yet they're similar. So if you miss out on one, you can bid on the other.
Wow.
A great way to support Annie Wright. Also, another really fun experience is lot number 7. And this is the ultimate reward to yourself or to a loved one who's been spending quarantine working on their guitar riffs or playing their personal guitar hero moments.
Sure.
And this is an authentic, legendary Gibson Les Paul guitar. It's an electric guitar valued at $3,000. This is an incredible gift and really remarkable. And I know I've got it on the tip of my tongue.
Jim Decibel?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim, thank you for that donation.
I knew it.
What an amazing gift. And I do a lot of fundraising auctions. I don't see a lot of Gibson Les Pauls come up.
That's amazing.
So this is remarkable. And if you know anybody that is interested in guitar, even remotely, this would be a remarkable show of affection. Next up is lot number 8 on your online guide. And this is a super terrific experience to get away to the Yakima Valley, and you get to participate in Crush, and you'll stay in a tiny house. And this is lot number 8, the Crush Wine Experience. Super fun, staying right there in the heart of the vineyards. Beautiful. It's just beautiful and stunning. Next up, lot number 9, and that actually has been sold. So reminder, you can max bid these items. If you do the guaranteed purchase price, then you take that, nobody else can steal it from you, and you're guaranteed to be in the drawing for that secondary, we call it the max bid raffle of sorts. It's not a raffle, but you're in a drawing if you max bid on any item. So it's really fun. So anyway, Vashon is gone, but a great opportunity. Thank you for our buyers and donors of that item. And then lot 10 coming up is the Cave Bee Winery over there in Quincy. That's right next to the gorge. Hiking, biking, all sorts of wonderful water sport opportunities right there on the river. It's beautiful. So that's lot 10, another Cave Bee deluxe experience. And then lot number 11 is, of course, the getaway to Bellevue. Date night in Bellevue, staying at the Hyatt Regency in Bellevue. And you've got dining cards and gift cards galore right there at the heart of Bellevue. You can go into the Bellevue collection and the stores there, the shopping. Bellevue's just different, and it's really special, and you feel like you've gone somewhere far, far from Tacoma. I love Tacoma. I grew up here, and it's fabulous. I was born at Tacoma General, just up the hill. Hey, right on, elbows up, sister. Anyway, it's great to be back in T-Town, the city of destiny, and really appreciate this chance to help fundraise for Annie Wright Schools. Next up, lot number 12. And speaking of an amazing, amazing effort by Alana and Jared, our auction chairs, the cool thing about rotating auction chairs is they each bring unique skill sets and a unique network to the experience. And I think we can all appreciate that Alana's and Jared's network is vast indeed. In fact, it's so vast it stretches all the way to Bavaria. So we have an amazing trip. Alana, this is incredible. Lot number 12 is a chance to visit Bavaria, and if you haven't been, it is lovely.
It's right outside of Leavenworth, right?
It's just east of Leavenworth by several time zones, but it is really wonderful. And the thing that's so cool about Bavaria is that they have certain beers and certain sausages that you only eat in the morning. Like drinking in the morning is okay, because they say, Alicia, that you can't drink all day unless you start in the morning.
I agree.
But the Weiss beer and the Weisswurst is early morning sausages and beers, and that is all part of that sort of Oktoberfest experience. But you're going to be staying in a pension that is owned by Alana's aunt, and it's for 4 people. It includes breakfast every morning for all 4 of you, and I think it's 5 nights. So 5 nights, you're right there in the heart of Bavaria. You're a couple hours from Munich. Munich is a world-class city, super fun. And you're also close to the Zugspitze, and it's incredible. The mountain scenery, the lake views, the castles, they're like right out of, they're fairyland castles. They're incredible. So
kind of like her building.
A little bit. It's a lot like this building would fit in perfectly. Right. So that's lot 12, Bavaria. Get your bids in on that, and thanks to Alana and Jared for that incredible donation. And they're on a roll, and here's the thing to remember. 2020 is the year that we all hibernated. 2021, and we started dreaming about travel. And then 2021 is when we need to plan our traveling, Alicia, because if you wait until the all clear sign to travel, then it's going to be so busy that you won't be able to get your room or wherever you want to go. So do your planning now. And what I mean by that is here's another opportunity. Consider Oxford, England. If you haven't been, it is so beautiful. And word has it on the street, she was humble. I had to pry this out of her. I said, Alana, I sell a lot of trips, but I don't sell Oxford very much. Where did you get this? And she said, I actually went to school there.
Isn't that amazing?
She is well-versed, well-traveled, and she has worked her network. So you're going to enjoy a visit to Oxford, England, and it's so fun because listen to this. While there, 2 adults and up to 3 kids will be staying for 4 nights in a family room at the stylish St. Margaret's Road Hotel. The trip includes a private tour of Green Templeton College and Observatory, high tea at the Old Parsonage Hotel, which is like better than the Empress high tea experience. You're going to have a University of Oxford walking tour with an authentic Oxford alum, not Alana, but one of her close friends who's still there. And you'll have the Harry Potter walking tour of Oxford as well.
Oh, wow.
And it includes the historic Bodleian Library, which was a centerpiece of the Harry Potter films. You'll see it and you'll say, oh my gosh.
Oh, that one's going quick.
Yeah, I've been there.
I
So
know.
that's Oxford. That's fabulous. That is Lot 13. Well, there's more great news. If you miss out on any of those, Lot 14 is a chance to be a little bit closer to home, but warming up and getting out of your current quarantine situation, and that is sensational Mexico. This is actually 7 nights, 8 days, and the beauty of this one, the top bidders get to select the destination of their choice. They can pick Cabo San Lucas, Nueva Vallarta, Acapulco, or Riviera Maya Cancun area. So that's 4 choices. And these are 4-diamond, 5-diamond resorts. It's for you, 2 people, but you can have 2 kids up to age 10 or younger. And if you want to bring additional people, you can add on to it, and it's reasonable. But you'll enjoy all the great things about Mexico, the fabulous food, the cultural experience, the adult beverages, the icy drinks, the beaches, and so much more.
Wow.
So this is valued at $2,500. Thanks to Friends of Annie Wright Schools for that incredible offer. And then we have just a couple more, and that is Lot 15 is a chance to stay closer to home, and that's heading out to the lovely Seabrook where you can breathe in the fresh sea salt air, be inspired, write your next book, and do whatever you'd like to do while you're just getting away. And then finally, our final premier item, Lot 16, is the Suncadia Lodge 2-night stay. And what a great way to spend a couple days. Suncadia Lodge, just over there in the heart of Cleellum, Roslyn area, just over the pass. 40 miles of hiking and cycling trails. You've got trout fishing, 3 fabulous golf courses. They have a disc golf course, on-site world-renowned spa. They even have a winery with a restaurant. It is a wonderful place to unwind for a couple of days. You'll be in a 1-bedroom penthouse with the river view. That is item number Lot 16, the Suncadia experience. So, outstanding. Those are all going to be sold tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. Don't delay, bid today. Well, here's the update on our live auction winners that close tonight. Alicia, I'm going to take the first one, and I'm going to let you take the next 2. Okay? So Port Townsend, the getaway, Wendy Kearns. Congratulations.
Hey,
Wendy Kearns takes that. And now, Alicia, tell
Where's
us about
this? El Lago?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Dinner for 10, El Lago at Lake Taps.
The winners are Jeff and Shelley Davis.
Jeff and Shelley Davis. Woohoo! Nice.
And then, I know, right? And then to Walla Walla, we have Christina and Phil Kaiser. Congratulations, everyone.
Yay! Thanks to all of our tonight live auction close. Very exciting. Thanks to all of our donors. Thanks to all of our bidders and supporters. Outstanding.
Right.
Well, we have some fun. I think that brings us up to date. And we have some fun now to take care of. If we were meeting in person, of course, we would be announcing the
And
dancing, but we would be announcing the legendary Annie Wright wine fridge raffle winners, right?
Is that now?
I think that's coming right up, yes.
Okay. I'm excited.
Let me hold that for you. No peeking.
Okay.
Is your name in here by chance? Did you buy a ticket?
All of them. They all say Alicia. Okay, here we go. Edwin Coe.
Edwin Coe. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Edwin Coe. I'm going to write that on here. Wine fridge to make sure our accounting team knows. Congratulations.
That's so nice of you.
Edwin, and to all of our participants, thank you for that. Edwin, you're the winner. Wine for dinner. That is fabulous.
That was good.
That's just how we roll. Look at that. We're up over 90, or almost to $194,000 in our giving. Keep those gifts coming, friends. The Gator Gala ticket. Well, this is exciting. So if you purchased the Gator Gala bag of fun and love and picked that up before the event.
Which was a beautiful bag.
It was a beautiful bag. Tell me, did you get one of the bags?
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I think
I have to admit, I was late and I did not plan properly.
Same.
And by late, I mean not late to here, but I didn't wrap my head around the 27th was like tonight. So I missed out on it. But the cool thing is, in one of those bags, there was a golden ticket winner, or a golden ticket, and the recipient of that is the winner, and they receive a Gator Gear bag, a swag bag, a basket of stuff. Wow. And the winner is, drum roll please,
Ryan and Amy Strong!
Ryan and Amy! Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh.
Ryan and Amy.
Please save that for later. You gotta do that again. You gotta do that
Yeah,
again.
No, hey, that's exciting, Ryan and Amy. And then I think the thing is that if you don't play, you can't win. So
True.
Remember that. Well, we have some things to remind you about. And first of all, before we go any further, I want to remind everybody to be sure to tune in to the after party. Because we do have an after party tonight. We have a dance party. It's a lot of fun. And
I love this team. I think they bring us notes and water and everything. It's like so sweet.
Wow. Okay. So here's this just in. This is exciting. So the Mexico package is currently the bidding is at $2,050. This is the $2,500 Mexico, 7 nights, 8 days.
Okay.
You get to pick one of 4 destinations. This just in, thank you to the value delivering angels at Annie Wright Schools.
Right.
Get this. They are going to offer multiple trips at $1,750. Those just went live now.
Oh, wow.
What that means is whoever owns that $2,050 bid, we're going to roll you back to $1,750.
Oh, wow.
So you can get the trip for $1,750. And if you're watching at home and you're not that $2,050 bidder, you can get the trip to Mexico for $1,750.
Wow.
Deluxe trip, 7 nights, 8 days. Acapulco, Cancun, Riviera Maya, Cabos, San Lucas. There's 4 spots. Yeah.
Yes.
So it's really great. You pick the destination. You don't have to decide tonight, but you do have to decide prior to booking your trip. Oh. And you have 2 years to book. It's going to be great. There's no place you'd rather be than in Mexico with a nice margarita on the rocks, poolside at one of these resorts. They're beautiful. They're fabulous. It's like the Ritz-Carlton of Mexico. So anyway, $1,750, multi-sale available. If you want to get in on it, go there and do that before 7 p.m. tomorrow. You have to get in on that. So thank you to Annie Wright for that love. And yes, what is that? I missed that.
We want to talk about how far people are that are tuned in tonight.
Oh, yes, that's right. Yeah.
I think I came the farthest. South Tacoma.
South Tacoma. Well,
yeah. Am I the winner?
I don't know. I came from north.
You're right.
Not North Tacoma. We're in North Tacoma. No, I came from northeast Seattle, but that's surely not that far away. There's people tuning in from farther than that.
No way.
In fact, we have somebody tuned in who registered all the way from near Oxford, England, right? And I have her name somewhere here, and I've got so many notes going. Tell us. Caroline from England is our winner.
Wow.
That is impressive. Caroline from England, all the way from jolly old England, has won the Gator.
Thank you for joining us.
The Gator Gear swag bag. And so whoever wins the trip to Oxford, if you could please save a little space in your suitcase, because you got to bring the Gator Gear to Carolyn in England.
You're on a roll. You are on a roll.
I'm on a roll. Wait until after the dance party when we do the twerking class. It's going to be a lot of fun. Well, that is outstanding. So I want to say thank you so much. I'm Nelson J. This is Alicia.
Yeah.
Last name I can't say.
That's fine.
And Alicia, thank you for your spirited energy tonight.
Thank you.
It was super fun working with you. And I don't get to work with award winners often, and I'm super honored to have the chance to work with you tonight. And friends at home, thank you from our hearts for everything that you've done to make Annie Wright the special community that it is. And remember, you can share this link and tell others about it. The giving window will be open for days to come. So even though the auction closes, you can still give, and you can give recklessly in this year of abundance. So we know that for many people, it's been a big challenging year, but we also know that there are so many folks in a position and interested in making a meaningful difference, and this is a great place to do that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Grace. Thank you, Alana. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Jared. Thank you to the entire tech team here. Love being in this theater. The LED lighting that you all did last year, the curtains, there's so much to love.
Beautiful.
So I'm Nelson. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And before we close out, I would, long story short, when I first started here, I actually used to also be at Stewart Middle School. And there was this hooper there that I had nicknamed Curry. And every time she threw up a basket, or a ball, I knew it was going in. Every single time. So this video that we're going to watch is going to start with something, and I hope it's not from my camera recording it, because there's a lot of screaming. If it is mine, it's a lot of screaming. Be ready to bleep out some things if it is. Also, though, this was prior to us having to close our doors. And we were nervous that we weren't even going to be able to go to state for the basketball tournament. We were preparing to, close our doors and figure out a way we were going to stay a tight-knit community while we were going to be virtual. So this video that you're about to watch, this was prior to us closing our doors. So thank you so much for joining us. We love you. We feel loved. This has been a very successful night. We feel your support. So thank you so much.
Less than a second left on the clock. It'll be 4/10 separating Annie Wright from the buzzer. Walker will take it at the horn. Oh my goodness! She hit Juliana Walker from 3/4 court away. Are you serious?
Looking forward, we intend on offering Gator sports perhaps not in the exact same way that you remember it, where the fans are packed in the stands, the parents or grandparents are in the stands cheering on the kids, but it will be a student-centered decision even if we don't have fans in the stands. We are going to offer sports in the future. If we can have basketball games without fans, we're going to have basketball games. If we can have volleyball continue, we're going to have volleyball continue. Parents may be in their cars watching it live stream on a cell phone. We just installed a really cool pixel lock camera through what's called the NFHS, the National Foundation for High School Sports. And so this pixel lock camera is now in the Kemper gym that's up on the wall, and it tracks the court movement for volleyball, basketball, any indoor sport. And it actually keeps score and then live streams to either a cell phone, iPad, desktop computer. If we don't allow fans in the gym, they could just be out in the parking lot still watching and participating in some fashion.
I am especially proud to be a part of the Annie Wright community because I think we have put our community members first. I think we have been student-centered, we have been faculty and staff-centered, and we have really put the needs of all members above just any one individual. Which is something that I really think embodies who we are and what we stand for as an institution.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming to the Gator Gala.